Hey guys, Silly Ninja here for another FIFA Fulham playthrough part. I think this is part 47 now, which is absolutely crazy. And I'll begin with my first thing that I want to say is that part 50 is coming up soon, very very soon. And so, you know, 50 is quite a milestone to reach in videos uploaded. So I was thinking, you know, what do you want me? Do you want me to do something special with that? Do you want me to upload like a 30-minute special or something like that? I think that'd be quite cool. I mean, I can't do anything live because it's already recorded, but I have enough footage to make like a 30-minute episode or even longer if you guys really want to listen to me talk about FIFA for like 45 minutes. But but put in the comment section below what you think I should do with part 50. It'd be really interesting to hear if you want me to do anything at all. If you just want me to upload it like normal, then that's fine, put that as well. But let's talk about the gameplay now. So this is I think this is the first or second leg against Manchester United in the Champions League. I think it's the first leg. We got off to a good start. I think it was Pato that scored the first goal, and Emenike equalised. It was a Stoke goal to score. It was just one ball over the top, and my defence was like, "What? How do we? Oh, I don't know what to do." And then Emenike scored. Awful defending. But Pato did really well to get the shot off here. He was being pulled back by Smalling. And so we got a penalty in the 54th minute. I put Pato on it, I think, yeah, because he's my best penalty taker at the moment. And Pato is able to. It's a really shit penalty, but it went in luckily for us. So that's 2-1 now, which is really good. I think this is away from home. No, it's not. It's at home. So it's at home, which is annoying. We needed the win here massively. And we needed really not to concede, but, you know, these things happen. So some fantastic balance and strength from Pato. He skips past every single defender and then finishes beautifully in the 67th minute to make it 3-1 now. So that's really good, a really good lead to take to Old Trafford. They still could beat us 2-0, but it's less likely than them beating us 1-0 to go through. So hopefully our defence will be able to withstand, but we weren't done. Well, actually, Man U weren't done. They had a good attack here, some fantastic passing, and Rooney just gave that to Ashley Young on a plate. If he missed that, it would have been a real disappointment. Leno still tripping up. He was so embarrassed he fell over himself. So kind of annoying that we conceded in the 82nd minute, and it was the 91st minute. We do have a knack for scoring in the 91st minute. Sven Bender puts a hopeful ball up to Alexandre Pato. Pato's on the run, a fantastic touch there. He cuts inside of Smalling. He takes a strike, and what a goal from Pato in the 90th minute to ensure that 2-goal advantage, taking to Old Trafford, which is absolutely huge, absolutely great result in the first leg. This means that we could be going into the semi-finals of the Champions League in our first season in it, which is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. So, sorry, I was just listening to the commentary then, booking the ticket for the semi-finals. That it is the first leg. I'm pretty sure this is the first leg. Anyway, so a good result either way. Either way, my Farnborough accent. That was Jamaican. But you know what? I'm going to brush over that because this is becoming extremely awkward. So a very good result there. Chelsea beat CSK Moscow. Real Madrid beat Inter Milan. Bayern Munich beat AC Milan. And then we beat Manchester United, which is absolutely huge. So it was a 6-4 in aggregate. It wasn't the first leg. It was 6-4 in aggregate. So very good, very good result for us. Manchester United are so tough to play against. With Emenike in their team, they're just absolutely disgraceful. Emenike is a horrible player and I hate him so much. He's too good. He actually is too good. It's awful. But here I'm just sending out my scout to scout some stuff out. But I have a lot of money to spend after selling all these players. So I thought I'd spend it on a really good scout. So as you see there, I spent 7 million on an extremely good scout. A 5 in judgment and a 5 in whatever the other one is. I can't really remember. I do sim this game because I'm playing a shit team and I'm resting players as well. So, you know, I usually don't sim Premier League games but when it's like Crystal Palace and stuff, it's like, oh, I can't be bothered, especially after I've just played Manchester United, and I think I've got a big game coming up next. I may not, I don't know, but this is the risk of simming games. You don't always win, especially away from home. That's my advice that I didn't heed to myself. I didn't even listen to myself, but don't ever sim an away game, because you'd be surprised how often you fail and fuck up. You'd be surprised. So my scout's just come in, 5 in experience, that's the one. 5 in experience and 5 in judgment. So I decided to just put him in England because that's his home country. So he'd be able to find really, really excellent players, and you'll be seeing them flooding through my youth squad soon. It's really good to invest into youth heavily 3rd to 4th season, because this is when the big players like, you know, Benzema and Ronaldo and that all start to dip. After this season is when they start to dip. So you need to invest in youth to ensure that you stay on top with the regions. That's basically how you do long-term career mode. So we had our game against QPR. Sorry, it is at home. This was quite a tough start for us, but Pato is just so good. He's so good. An absolutely fantastic finish from Pato there to make it 1-0 in the 29th minute. He had such a tight, he was being harassed by 2 defenders and he still managed to get the shot off, so it's absolutely fantastic play. Well, he played David here, he puts a very good ball over the top to Pato. It was poor defending, but then Pato with a cheeky little chip over the top of Julio Cesar. A fantastic goal there again, so Pato's on 2 now. He's scored so many goals since he's been here. He could be, I think he's pushing for top 10 already, and he's only played like 6 games. It's ridiculous how many goals he's scored already, and he only gets better. An awful tackle there from, I love that name, Van Wolfswinkel. That is the best football name I've ever seen. Pato with a nice sidestep. Royce just brushes past the defence. It falls to Pato rather luckily. He squares it, and then Pato scores to make it 3-0. Fantastic play between Royce and Pato. Actually, I'm not going to say a little. It was very lucky that we scored that. An amazing amount of bounces was there that went our way, which is surprising because usually EA BS me into losing games and losing those bounces. So it's nice to have the luck going your way sometimes. Pato getting a 9.5, absolutely excellent result. Manchester City and Manchester United winning, which isn't very good for us, because Manchester United are hot on our heels, I believe. Yeah, I think at this stage, I think we're 3rd and Manchester United are 4th. I think, don't quote me on that, but I think. So, but we've got to concentrate on the semi-final of the Champions League, which is against FC Bayern Munich, the monster club that it is. We are against it. We're against Robben, we're against Ribery, we're against, I think did they sign Jack? No, we went to Valencia. We're against all sorts of players. We've got Badstuber from their defence, so that's nice. And they have Gomez, but it's because of all these players, it's still going to be a struggle. They've also signed Benzema, and they have Ozil. So their team is ridiculous. It actually is ridiculous. It's so good, and I knew this was going to be a tough game. Since the first leg was away from home, I was just hoping for damage control. That's really all I was hoping for, just to not concede as like a stupid amount of goals so that I'm already out of the competition. But Bayern Munich, Benzema, my God, is he good. He is so good, and that is such a good goal. That is such a good goal. It's such a realistic, delicate Robben finish as well. Brilliant ball from Benzema. And then I love goals that are sort of just like, just, I don't know, sort of not obviously good, I guess, is the way to put it. Like, 30-yard screamers are nice and all, but they're not, I would prefer like a delicate little pass and a chip. Like, that's just sort of my preferred goal. But Insigne puts us back in the game in the 71st minute. Zahano was through, but I think it was, who's in goal for Bayern Munich? Neuer? I can't remember who's in goal, but he saved it, and then Insigne found himself on the ball in the box, and he's only going to finish that because he's an absolute beast. So in the 84th minute, we were still on the attack. We were confident after that last goal, and Insigne was up for keeping us in this, and what a goal. What a goal. What a strike. No goalkeeper in the world is going to save that. Even if there was 2 goalkeepers in the goal, they still wouldn't have saved that. Absolutely fantastic strike in the 85th minute. But the 91st minute, I thought I'd done so well to come back from 2-0 down, but Bayern don't know when they're lost, don't know when they're beaten. and they just kept coming. A lucky bounce, and it fell to Robin, and Robin is only going to finish that. He is only going to finish that. So, a good goal from Robin, I guess. So in the 90th minute we conceded, which sucked so much. We did so well to come back, and then we just lost in the last second. So if you enjoyed this episode, guys, please do leave a like. Put in the comment section what you want to see for part 50, and I'll see you for the next episode. Goodbye.